How difficult was it for you to take that decision to skip school for a sixth time in order to campaign for climate action?
Well, I think being a committed student is very much fighting for your future and learning for your future. And that's exactly what we're doing. We are trying to make sure that we do have a future and that all the schooling we have is going towards the future, essentially. And this is our future that we're fighting for.
What concrete actions would you like to see happen as a result of your protests?
Well, a lot of it is having the student voice heard, working with policymakers, actually seeing things implemented, because there's a lot of talk, but no actions actually occurring. We're not on target if we continue in the direction that we're going, and we need to be meeting those targets to continue and have a future.
Some of the German organisers of their protests met with the German economics minister. Is that the sort of thing you'd like to happen in Belgium?
Absolutely, absolutely. Dialogue is so important for this sort of situation, especially when we're talking about young people who will be going into politics and will be voting.
Dialogue is one thing, of course, and we've heard a lot of dialogue, the Paris Climate Change Agreement, but what about the actions? Because you're protesting about the fact that nothing has actually happened. How do you think you can speed that up?
Well, I think not only finding policymakers and talking with them, but also making sure, and this is another reason why marching and protesting is such a big thing, is creating that awareness, making people realize that they do have a say and that we can make a difference. And we saw in the early 2000s small changes like light bulbs that are better for the environment. Small changes like that do make a difference. Taking public instead of your car. And if we all do it, and every single person who says, yeah, but I don't matter, does it, it will make a difference because it's on a wider scale.
So far, your demonstrations have been fairly good-natured. They haven't been too disruptive. There's a global day of action planned for next month. Do you think it's time then to start perhaps carrying out these protests at rush hour to try and disrupt things, or will it continue in this peaceful dialogues?
I think what has really helped us be valued and seen as a legitimate movement is the fact that we are doing it respectfully. There hasn't been violence. We are students, and we're not looking for trouble. We're looking for change. And we are wanting that to happen. If it doesn't, we might have to take more drastic actions, but it's never with malice. It's never to cause any violence or any disruption. It's to make our voices heard. It's, yeah, essentially. And we don't want to be in a position in the sense that we delegitimize anything that we do, but at a certain point, we will take actions if we have to.